let me go ahead. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and start this video off like this, man. I'm gonna share with you guys a parable from Will Smith's memoir. His book, Will, is such a good book, man, and I've learned so much from it. This is how I know something's a good book, bro, because when I gain a little bit of life experience, all of a sudden, I don't know if it's an angel whisper in my ear or what it is, but it'll be like, oh, remember that time that you read this? This is applicable to like now. Like, it'd be so many like crazy things that be happening. I just be like, whoa, God's angels really be setting up camp around me. Like, this is weird. But like, I'm gonna explain to you guys, or here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read this parable to you guys that's in Will Smith's book, man. And basically, it's gonna start this video off, and you guys are gonna hear me explain my journey and everything, bro. And it's all gonna make sense. But just stick with me. This is gonna be a long passage, but just trust me. There's a Buddhist parable that has guided me through many perilous transitions. A man is standing on the banks of treacherous, raging river. It's rainy season. If he can't get to the other side, he's done. He quickly builds a raft and uses it to safely cross the river. In joyous relief, he high-fives himself, lifts the raft, and heads towards the forest. But as he attempts to make his way through the dense tree cover, the raft is banging and knocking into the trees and becoming entangled in vines, preventing him from moving forward. He only has one chance for survival. He must leave the raft behind. The vessel that saved his life yesterday is the same one that will kill him today if he does not let it go. The raft represents our outdated ideas and old ways of thinking that no longer serve us. For example, the same angry, aggressive persona you cultivated as a child to protect yourself from bullies and predators will now destroy every relationship you have if you are not willing to let it go. Things can be perfectly useful and absolutely necessary during certain periods of our lives, but a time will come when we must put them aside or die. Parentheses, emphasis, mine. And mine too. So basically, man, and like, it's crazy because like, this is a video about Splenda. So like, from the first time that I got into dieting to now, I've been using Splenda. I usually get like the big 2-pound bags of Splenda from Walmart or the twin packs from Sam's Club, and I've been stocking up on Splenda because Splenda has helped curb my appetite and has helped, you know, with that sweet kick that I need, you know, for everything to taste sweet, because I love my sweets. I got my sugar-free Sugar Smacks, you know, as an alternative to cereal. You know, sugar's gonna make you fat. It's empty calories. We all know calories in, calories out. The fucked up part about it, bro, is that Splenda, dog. Splenda done got my ass for years. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been tracking my calories for 5 years. I can literally go on my phone right now, pick up a random fucking date last year. It's October 29th right now. I can go in MyFitnessPal right now, bro, and I could tell you, look, 2021, October 21st, bro. I could go up in there right now and I could tell you exactly what I ate that day. I could tell you exactly what I ate that day. This thing will focus. So I've been doing this for years, you know, and I really watched my diet and stuff like that. But what y'all gotta realize, dude, is that like, these companies only care about this. They only care about your money. When you go into restaurants, when you go into places, you'll see that half of them don't have their calories, you know, on a piece of paper on the website. Like, they try to say like, oh, just look it up on the internet. Like, we have it posted online. They don't. Every time you go to a restaurant, they don't. And you just kind of have to guess. And that's why I don't really like to eat out that much. That's why I like to make my food. But this is about Splenda, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. From like the first time that I started dieting and taking like really taking my diet like seriously, up until now, I've been implementing Splenda and I've been losing weight and I've been shredded, you know, and I've been lean all year round because of Splenda, bro. But, and if it wasn't for Splenda, I'd probably be a fat bitch right now. I'd probably be a fat motherfucker right now. Like I really would. Because sugar has so many empty calories. Now, here's the thing that companies do, and you know, they take advantage of this because the FDA, anything that is less than 5 calories can be labeled as 0 calories. Now, on Splenda, on little Splenda packets, it'll be like a gram and 0 calories. If you Google search how many calories are in Splenda, it's like 3.34 calories. So they could technically label it as 0 calories. So I would dump Splenda on anything because, you know, 0 times 0 is 0. You know, you logically, yeah, 0 times 0 is 0. But as time went on, right, you start to become adapted to Splenda. And all of a sudden, that dosage of Splenda that you had isn't as sweet anymore. So you start adding more and more and more. All of a sudden, I'm adding like 20 to 30 grams of Splenda in my sugar-free Sugar Smacks. You guys don't know about my sugar-free Sugar Smacks, man. It's basically just puffed Camit with some almond milk. And I take some dried marshmallows sometimes and put it on there. And, you know, they look like Honey Smacks, but like they look like, you know, but it's sugar-free. So I call them sugar-free Sugar Smacks. Good as hell. 150 calories. If it was a regular bowl of cereal, it would probably be like 400 calories. So I save a lot of calories doing that. Now, if you times 3 times 30, that's 90 calories. So now I'm adding an additional 90 calories on top of that 150 calories, which would be about a 240 calorie bowl of cereal that I'm thinking is 150 calories. Now keep in mind, that's not the only thing that I eat all day. You would think, you know, yeah, okay, 90 calories extra, maybe not accounted for, that's not that big of a deal. Say I eat like 3 of those bowls of cereal. Now we're close to like being over 300 calories. Right? And you just search it up, you know, how many calories are in Splenda. And I'll tell you, you know, every like gram is like 3.34. The reason why this is because they put filler in Splenda. And this filler can be like, you could just, look, just turn Splenda, you know, on the back and look at the ingredients and you'll see that it's like maltodextrin or dextrose or some sort of filler. But that filler is a carbohydrate. So what happens is that, and I've just now, you know, started to research this and, you know, starting to get deeper into it, and I went down a rabbit hole, and I'm about to explain how I went down that rabbit hole. But basically, you know, and I've seen that before, but it never affected me because I was still achieving the goals that I wanted. Like for some reason, up until now, like Splenda has always just helped me out, you know, helped me get to my goals. Just as of recently though, I'm just like, what the hell? Like, I'm not eating that many calories. Why am I not dropping weight? Why is my weight fluctuating so inconsistently, right? So, you know, I had to search it up. And basically, it's not a pure, like, it's not the pure form of Splenda. And the chemical name for Splenda is sucralose, right? So, basically, they take sucralose and mix it with that filler. But that filler, that carbohydrate, obviously has calories. Splenda is so freaking sweet. It is so hard to sweeten things, and it would be so hard to market. Like you can't market pure sucralose to people just so openly. Like you can't put pure sucralose powder on the shelf so openly, because literally I had bought a pure form of sucralose from Amazon, and the spoon is so freaking small, dude. It's like the size of like a pea, like even smaller than a pea. Like it's literally like 0.40 grams is a suggested serving. So like you need a micro scale in order to actually measure this stuff. And I'm telling you right now, like 0.40 is damn near close to the sweetness that I like. Like I think I put like 0.80 grams of sucralose in the things to sweeten it. And let me tell y'all how I found this out. And remember how I told you like my taste buds started to adjust to Splenda, and all of a sudden like I'm adding like, you know, at first it was like maybe like 5 grams, but then all of a sudden it started to, you know, go up to like 30 grams because, you know, I'm just like, oh, this isn't sweet enough. Started dumping more Splenda into, you know, my bowl of oatmeal or whatever else I'm, you know, trying to sweeten, right? And then it was like, one, you know, I'm just thinking about it and I'm pondering it, and I'm drinking a Diet Coke, you know, and, you know, I'm drinking a Diet Coke or a zero sugar Coke, whatever it is, just a diet drink, because I don't drink my freaking calories. I'm not stupid. I'm drinking it, and I'm just like, dog, I've been drinking Diet Coke for like 5 years. How come I'm not having that same effect? How come my body didn't build that tolerance that it did with Splenda? So I'm looking at the back, and I mean, you know, the back and the ingredients, of course, you know, you have all these chemical names and things like that, and, you know, I see sucralose, but, you know, for years I'm just like, oh, Splenda. But it's not Splenda. Like, Splenda is sucralose and maltodextrin or dextrose, but sucralose is like the pure form. So I was just like, oh shit, eureka. Light bulb went off in my head, and I'm just like, where, like, they have to sell pure Splenda, like they have to sell pure sucralose somewhere. So sure enough, go on Amazon, I see these you know, pure sucralose like items, you know, because I'm thinking, I'm just like, it's food. Like food can be, you know, this isn't exclusive to only companies, like only Coca-Cola products have access to sucralose. Like, no. But I went on Amazon and I just started looking up like sucralose products and stuff like that, and I found this stuff called hard rhino sucralose. And man, let me tell you something, bro. I would spend like $20-$30 on Splenda like every month. And this hard rhino, I think, is like $20 or $30, but like I can make so many servings of Splenda or of sucralose. Basically, I'm about to show you guys real quick. All I do is basically take a tablespoon of that sucralose. I mix it with water. I boil up the water, and then I put it into this dropper. Alright, so I'm about to show you guys how to make this pure form of Splenda with liquid. Basically, you're just going to need water. It could be bottled water and a funnel. And these little dropper bottles, you can get them off Amazon. I got mine for like, it was like a pack of 6 or whatever. You want to fill it up all the way until the bottle starts narrowing out, and you don't want to fill it up all the way because of course we're going to be adding the sucralose to that. Then you want to add that water to a mug, pop it in the microwave for about a minute and a half, and just get it hot. You want to take a tablespoon and scoop out a tablespoon of sucralose. Now this is about 10-11 grams of sucralose, but really you just want a level tablespoon scoop, and then you just want to dump it in that water and then mix it. Just mix it really well, and then after that you could dump it back into that dropper. I think I might have mentioned this before, but I highly recommend that you guys do this drop by drop. Do not squeeze a whole dropper into whatever you're making, and I suggest that you label your bottle as well. Now back to the video. And this stuff, dude, even just one dropper of this stuff like sweetens your stuff so freaking well, and it's liquid too. And this stuff, since it's pure sucralose, it is literally 0 calories. Like, it is literally like, it's negligible even if there was any sort of calories. Because the thing is, it is really easy to like get that bad aftertaste. With Splenda, it's actually kind of hard to get that bad aftertaste. Like, after a while, you become so used to like the artificial sweeteners that like you actually are like almost immune to that aftertaste when you keep on, you know, eating Splenda or whatever, you know. So it's just like, yeah, but with that pure form of sucralose, I'm trying to tell you, dog, You can tell when you go like you have to do things like drop by drop. Like it's like drop, drop, drop. Like it ain't no like one like a full dropper, two full droppers. You know, you hold that joint. Like it's not it like you can't put a full squeeze in it. Like you gotta put like drop by drop. Once I found this out, bro, and yeah, those packets are like $30, but it's for like two packs of those things, bro. It's already been a month, and I've only gone through one bottle. Like that entire month, I've only gone through one bottle. And honestly, I probably wasted a lot of food because I probably sweetened it too much and I've got that aftertaste. But dude, you will save so much money, and you will also save so many calories if you use pure sucralose. But you have to make it right. Oh my God, when I found this out, when I found out how to make it, bro, like I was like, oh my God. And let me tell you why and how, you know, I've noticed something about me, right? Is that I'm just like, how come every time I go on vacation, I lose weight? But a lot of the times I don't necessarily have my food with me. I'm kind of just like, you know, going to the bodega in New York or grocery stores and corner stores around here and there, and, you know, just picking up things to go, you know, and still sticking to my calories. And it's because, you know, I am, you know, using these pre-made food products, but they're not using Splenda. Like, they're not using brand name Splenda that has maltodextrin in it. They're using like the pure form sucralose. And, you know, my Splenda intake goes down. And also at the same time too, I do have to take into account, you know, I'm walking a lot. That's another thing too that I'll explain in another video. But like walking, I'm averaging like close to like 20,000 steps. And honestly, like walking is something that I've implemented now, like the past 2 months, and I'm seeing great results on top of switching to sucralose. It is like, and I used to be the kind of guy, you know, who would just be like, it says 0 calories, so 0 times 0 is 0. Like why does that even matter? Like, you know, and so, like sometimes I would hear it on videos like nothing has 0 calories, like this has calories, this has calories, but it's true. But they are so like sneaky, it's crazy. So like everything like does have calories and everything does add up, but Splenda has to be the most sneakiest one because I've attached to it so much because I reached my goals for such a long time. And then I just started to see it backfire on me when I started to like increase like the dosage because I started to become, you know, tolerant to the sweetness and, you know, the dosage or whatever. And I guess my body just started like craving more. So for the longest time I thought, you know, Splenda, you know, was just like, yo, this is like, yo, all you gotta do is just switch from sugar to Splenda. But now it's just like I've evolved and I've gone deeper down the rabbit hole, and it's just like, nah, bro, you gotta switch from sugar to Splenda, then the sucralose. And it's just like, whoa, what the fuck is next? It's just like, what is next? Like, you know, and I'll be honest, like even if somebody was to switch from sugar to Splenda, you're gonna see results at first. But I'm gonna tell you this, and I think a lot of people want to tell you this too, being lean and shredded are different. Like the times that I see myself get shredded as of recently is because I've been on vacation and I've been away from Splenda, and my Splenda intake has been down, and I've just been kind of forced to eat like pre-packaged like things that probably aren't like overly sweet, like how I make them or whatever, or, you know, just basically like adding a lot of Splenda to things. Just to like end this video off, man, change is a part of growth, and you do have to learn to let go of these old ways, bro. Even like certain things, like yo, like when you're on this weight loss thing, it's like you make these swaps to lower calorie things. And I'm even starting to notice like some bread companies are like kind of fucking me up. I usually use the carb balanced tortillas or whatever, and they already have a lot of carbs in them or whatever, but you know, they have fiber. But I've noticed myself kind of just like grazing the pantry and just eating them, but they add up. You know, and even though like, you know, you have fiber or whatever, but it's just like, but like what kind of fiber? Like, is it insoluble? Is it soluble? They don't even tell you. So yeah, it's like, I'm even like looking into that, like when it comes to like bread and things like that, and just like choosing which ones. Because I'm gonna tell you this, the 647 bread, like the smart bread, I don't know about the hamburger buns and the hot dog buns, but it's something about the sliced bread that my body doesn't give me what I want, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like I wake up a little bit more like watery, like I'm holding more water weight when I switch to that kind of bread. I don't know what it is, dude, but, and a lot of companies have been caught, you know, like for the longest time, you'll see like, you know, this new low calorie item and it'll last for like 3 months, and then all of a sudden it's just gone. They just take it off the shelves. And then they'll like come back with it, and all of a sudden it's got like 20 more calories on it. I'm gonna tell you one of them, which is Kroger, which used to have this bread that was like 30 calories. And I used to look at the carbs and it'd be like 13 carbs and like 2 grams of fat and like this many grams of protein. And like when you add it up and calculated the macros, it was just like, this shit got like 50. How are they doing that? And then it was like, you know, of course, a lot of brands like to, you know, add the fiber in there, be like, oh no, look, the fiber. But it's just like, what kind of fiber? And then, I don't know. But true story though, Kroger used to have this 30 calorie carb master bread, and it was 30 calories. Now I'm looking at Kroger and now it's 50 calories. Also, Trader Joe's used to have this mozzarella cheese, the best motherfucking mozzarella cheese ever. That was 45 calories and was fat free. And I used to see serious goals with that. I don't know why they took it off the shelves, but apparently they got caught. And now if you go to Trader Joe's, you'll see light mozzarella cheese, but it's 60 calories. It's still the lowest calorie mozzarella cheese out there, but they got caught. I used to go to Trader Joe's stocking up, dog. Like, that cheese was good as hell. But they back now, and it's 15 calories more. And yes, 15 calories, when you add that up, it does, like, I mean, you're literally missing like 1 serving of cheese. Like, you could literally have 28 grams more of some cheese. And honestly, that's a lot when you're like making a pizza or something. Anyways, man, this video is getting really long, but yeah, I'm gonna just end this off, bro. Basically, when it comes to change and when it comes to growth, you have to be able to let go. Like, you gotta be able to let some things go. And your old ways, they can only get you so far. And true growth is knowing how to let go of those old ways in order to move on and grow. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, dog. As always, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. Peace.